Sherman and Tingle in the morning.
I was just talking about my parents going out and buying headstones, even though they're in no way going to die anytime soon, as far as I know. They're so planned out ahead of time. It's ridiculous. Maybe I should go get my headstone today.
No, you can worry about that later. But you know what? That's normal. That's what people that age are thinking about. They got to think about those things, and they don't want to have burdens on their kids.
I know. Well, that's what they said.
I get it.
They said that yesterday at the family reunion. They go, well, we didn't want you to pick out our headstone. We don't know what you're going to put on it. I'm like, what do you think I'm going to put on there? You think I have like an inappropriate meme on a headstone? What do you think? No, I was saying I should go out and buy one for myself today. I'm having a procedure today. There's always a risk with any procedure that you could die. Do you think I'll die from this procedure?
No. I think you'll be vibrant.
500,000 people get this procedure every year. Now I'm going to be one of the 500,000 people that get this procedure. I don't know. I don't get that nervous too often. I've had my appendix out, as have you.
Yep.
But that was kind of an emergency thing. So that I didn't have time to think about that one. This one I've had time to think about. And this one, I don't know. The procedure, I don't know how well it's going to go. So
I know for a fact that your dad, Bill Sherman, has done this procedure several times just because he enjoys it.
He enjoys it?
Yeah.
Okay.
We would exchange emails, and he said he would do it just because he liked the feeling of it, like the sensation.
Really?
Even though you can only technically do it once, but he just liked the actual process of going through it.
Okay, all right.
And now it's time for everybody's favorite game show.
What procedure is Sherman having?
What procedure am I having?
That was a good one, Cheese.
Great. Well, lovely. I'm glad that my death wasn't in it, or maybe it will be. I guess we'll find out tomorrow if I'm here or not from this procedure. Like I said, 500,000 people go through this procedure. Maybe you have.
I have not, and I never will.
Tingle has not, and never will. Curious why. I guess we'll have to find out. If you call it right. Can you call it right? When I die later this afternoon after my procedure, do you have anybody lined up to take my place, Tingle, or is there anybody coming in?
No. Yeah.
No Jobo from Eddie and Jobo or anything?
No, I'm just going to do a different voice and talk to myself.
Oh.
That's two different people.
The entire time?
Yeah.
Well, that'll save the company money.
It will.
Yeah, they only have to employ just one person then.
Tingle and Jen in the morning.
Oh.
Good morning, Steve.
Hey, Jen, how you doing?
I'm so good.
That's all we're doing, back and forth.
Shut up, quit doing it. They're going to can me.
And now it's time for everybody's favorite game show.
What procedure is Sherman having?
Yeah, just turned into a game now. What procedure am I having that may end my life later on this afternoon? All right, Joe in Homer Glen, what do you think it's going to be?
Oh, it's got to be a colonoscopy.
Colonoscopy.
We just had that one recently.
Yeah, I already did that, so that one was knocked out. Hey, Joanna.
Hey, are you having a junk reduction?
Junk reduction.
How did you even get through the screening process on that? I didn't read the screen. I should have read that. No, that's not it. But I appreciate you thinking that. John in Racine. John, what procedure am I having?
Going to be a tonsillectomy. Have your tonsils taken out?
Actually, I already had them out. I had them out when I was in 3rd grade.
I still got mine.
Do you still have
My
yours?
My tonsils are kicking.
So many people don't have those anymore. All right. She says there's somebody on the phone about my impending vasectomy today. Hello?
Yeah, hey, love your show, guys.
Who's this?
No, it's your boys. Please don't do it. Leave us alone. We're having fun down here.
All right.
Oh, testes.
Just let us be.
Well, that's a new one. Never had them call before. I've had my dad from Toma. A lot of people call. That's the first time for that. All right. Well, what is it? That's what will kill me later on this afternoon. And 500,000 people undergo it every year, and that is a vasectomy.
That'll be fun. I heard they're a good time.
Oh, yeah.
I heard a lot of people have no issues.
Well, it depends on who you ask. Now, I asked a friend of mine.
I was being sarcastic.
A good friend of mine. No, a good friend of mine. He said that his wasn't that bad at all as long as you took it easy, which I'm kind of doing and then kind of not doing. Now, this job that we do is not that strenuous. I'm sitting most of the time, so I think I'll be just fine.
My friend Mike had it done, and he had something called ES afterwards. It's elephantine syndrome.
Oh, shut up.
And it was just swollen for like 2 weeks.
Shut
where
up.
it looked like he was carrying
Stop
around
it.
a half a gallon of milk.
Stop it now. Stop it. How dare you try to scare me? I asked Bob Stroud. Bob would not mind me saying this story because I think he actually said it on the air. Do you remember Bob Stroud's story?
Yeah.
Because he had it. Well, he ended up having a child at, what was it, 60? He's like, hey, surprise. So then he's like, yeah, I'm done. So he went to a guy, and this guy basically pulled out a Husqvarna. And Bob was in so much pain the entire time.
Yep.
And so it freaked me out for a long time because I asked him about it. He's like, oh, no, don't go to my guy. So then I talked to a friend of mine. He's like, no, my guy's great. Everything's great. But I had to go in, and it's funny, the things that they ask you because, I mean, I'm not the youngest and not the oldest cat in the world. I'm 45. So they still have to screen you because if you're younger, they don't want to do it to you because they think that you're being pressured into it. Maybe your spouse is saying, oh, you have to get this. And what if things don't work? And it's very difficult to reverse it. And I'm like, no, I have 2 children. I'm totally fine. But mine's for a different reason. Like my wife, she went through breast cancer in the last year. She takes estrogen blockers. She cannot be on any birth control at all because that is what was feeding the cancer. So I said, okay, I'll by far take one for the team. I go, you've had enough surgery as it is in the last year. I go, this is the least that I could do is go through that. But it's so weird to go through that procedure, like leading up to it, because like I said, it happens later on this afternoon. But you talk to the doctor, you're waiting in the office, and you're looking at all of the pictures of the very graphic pictures of what they do. And I'm like, I don't know if this makes me feel any better. I think it
Did he tell you about LTP?
The LTP.
Lingering Tyson punch. That's what it feels like.
Lingering. Oh, like you just got jacked by Mike Tyson right
you got
there?
an uppercut.
Oh, okay. No, they didn't tell me.
Oh, okay. I'm surprised you haven't heard about that. It's crazy.
But it's so formal when this guy that I've never met before, he walks in. He's like, okay, Mr. Sherman, you're here to see this. Are you sure? I'm like, yeah, I'm positive. I got 2 kids. Everything's fine. He's like, all right, pull down your pants. I'm like, okay, I guess we're just getting right into that. All right. I go, we're not even going to talk that long, huh? He goes, no. We're friends like that now. I'm like, all right, cool, great, thanks. He's like, all right, we'll see you on June, whatever today is, June 5th. I'm like, all right, cool.
Did he make it when he asked you to pull down your pants? Did he have you lay on your back and grab your knees like Seaver did once?
No,
Remember you told us that story?
No, I don't remember that one.
Oh yeah, that was crazy. Poor guy.
I don't remember that one.
It's nuts, man. It happens. It might happen to you.
Well,
never know.
That'll be a flag if they say that.
Heads up.
So I guess you'll see if it's Tingle and Jen tomorrow.
The Sherman and Tingle Show. Mornings on 97.1 FM The Drive, Chicago's classic rock.